A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a developing story that has captured the attention of the nation, Rushanara Ali, the UK's homelessness minister, is under intense scrutiny following allegations that she raised the rent on one of her properties by a staggering £700 shortly after the previous tenants vacated. This revelation has sparked accusations of hypocrisy from opposition parties and tenant advocacy groups alike, leading many to call for her resignation. The controversy began when it was reported that 4 tenants renting a house owned by Ali in East London were notified in November that their lease would not be renewed. They were given just 4 months' notice before the end of their fixed-term contract, which concluded in March. Shortly after their departure, the property was relisted for rent at £4,000 a month, a significant increase from the previous rent of £3,300. Tory party chairman Kevin Hollenrack was among the first to voice his discontent, labeling Ali's actions as staggering hypocrisy. He emphasized that a minister responsible for homelessness should not engage in practices that exploit tenants. Hollenrack stated, "You can't say those things, then do the opposite in practice, as a landlord." The situation escalated as other political figures joined the chorus of criticism. Pete Wishart, the SNP's deputy leader at Westminster, expressed that Ali should have resigned immediately upon the emergence of this shameful story. Sion Smith, a spokesperson for the London Renters Union, echoed these sentiments, calling Ali's actions indefensible and highlighting a clear conflict of interest. In response to the backlash, Chancellor Rachel Reeves defended Ali, stating that she had acted within legal boundaries and questioning why the Conservatives were calling for her resignation. A source close to Ali clarified that the tenants were informed that the house was being put up for sale while they were still residing there, and they chose to vacate. However, the property was subsequently relisted for rent after failing to sell, raising further questions about the timing and ethics of Ali's decision. The property in question was initially listed for sale in November 2024 with an asking price of £914,995, which was later reduced by £20,000. Shelter's Campaigns and Policy Director, Mary McRae, criticized the government's delay in implementing tenant protections, stating that renters could not wait any longer for meaningful change. Ben Toomey, chief executive of the campaign group Generation Rent, described the allegations as shocking and a wake-up call for the government to expedite improvements in renter protections. According to Ali's Parliamentary Register of Interests, she owns 3 properties in London, one of which is co-owned with a family member. The government's Renters' Rights Bill, currently in its final stages in Parliament, aims to ban landlords from relisting properties for rent shortly after evicting tenants, a practice that Ali's actions appear to contradict. The bill also seeks to abolish fixed-term tenancies and requires landlords to provide 4 months' notice before regaining possession of a property for sale. As the controversy unfolds, it remains to be seen how this situation will impact Ali's political career and the government's approach to housing policy. The majority of tenants in England's 4.6 million privately rented homes currently hold assured short-hold tenancies, which typically allow landlords to evict tenants with minimal notice. Recent statistics from the Ministry of Justice indicated a decrease in no-fault evictions, but the ongoing debate surrounding tenant rights and protections is far from over. As calls for accountability grow louder, Ali has yet to publicly respond to the mounting pressure for her resignation. The political landscape is shifting as the implications of her actions resonate throughout Westminster and beyond, igniting discussions about the future of housing policy in the UK. With the Renters' Rights Bill nearing its conclusion in Parliament, the need for reform has never been more urgent. The next steps for Ali and the government could have lasting effects on the lives of millions of renters across the country. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.